Hey folks, so I know it's been a while. I apologize. It's been a while since I've done any kind of video or any kind of thing. I have taken on a job at my local Sam's Club. I needed to take care of my family, and so I've been working at that right at this moment. It's working out right at this moment. However, it does mean that I am not able to move at the expediency I was able to move at before with my digital artwork or any other projects that I'm working on. I apologize if you're just finding out about my channel on YouTube or you've seen some of my other videos. I apologize in advance that I have not, put anything out recently, or if I've somehow glossed over something, please get in contact with me. I am not doing it on purpose. I have been really trying to make it a thing, or try to take care of everything. In any case, without all of that rambling out of the way, I just wanted to kind of to show that I'm still I've got a lot of different things that I'm thinking about and I'm working on. I'm still working on Blender projection mapping. There's a couple things there that I feel like I can do. I think it's a great kind of place to do those kinds of things. However, what I'm realizing is that it takes more than just what I initially thought. And I want it to be user friendly. So I've kind of put that on the back burner for right at this moment. It doesn't mean that I don't have like all these great ideas. I have been working on those behind the scenes, but I'm struggling to find time and trying to figure out what's the best use of my time. So, in any case, this is a little project that I've been working on for another patch. The idea is to use the Turing pattern to create a randomization, this kind of random pattern. So I've added in a few little dials in here. These would obviously be available in Resolume when you open it up. So I have this pixelate size, which changes the static noise that I have set up, and then the pattern phase. So let me turn off some of these things real quick. I have this scale out, which is just basically scaling out the entire pattern out to the edges, and then that's what's causing it to like trace back in. I have the Turing balance, which is basically to turn down the Turing. Turing is I'm finding out how that's set up. You're using a blur on a noise, and then you're sharpening the noise and then putting it into a feedback loop. So I was able to figure that out. I was pretty excited about that when I finally figured out what it was that I was doing wrong. So I've added a couple things that are kind of nifty here. I have the inverse, of course, so that way if you want to see the opposite of what's being set up. I also have some setups for light and dark options to change the spread. Actually, I got to move this spread down here. The spread is the size of the lines in between, so you could thicken and thin those out as you see fit, or if you want to make them darker, for instance, you can do that. It's just a different way of doing it. What it is it's just to dilate the spaces in between or darken those areas in. I noticed that there may be certain instances where somebody might want that, right? So I thought that could be visually interesting. So that's that. There's the inverse, and then there's the suck option, which is just it's another node within within wire. So I added in the suck and the fish eye, so it's expanding out very similar to the scale, but it's creating this like a blown out fish eye, and that gives it this kind of like it doesn't quite move all of the little spaces, the little nodes and nooks and crannies. So I thought that could be interesting. I also added in a noise speed. So you can see here that this is fluctuating or attenuating through different noise patterns. And it's, the larger sizes are mixing in with the smaller sizes. So I thought that was pretty cool. You can also change the pattern phase, so you get more of this where it's moving together, and then you can also like make it like not move at all. But you can also like you can change your Turing balance, and when you do that, you get more striations. The little dots are now combining to make multiple like multiple long spaces. So you put a little bit of scale out on that, and then put in the sucker, and so then you get this kind of like it's like sucking in, and then it's also expanding out, so it kind of causes this ring. And I thought this was visually interesting, so I'm having fun kind of playing around with this idea. So the idea with this is that I want to create like random generation kind of things, and this kind of goes down that path, and that was the reason for this. I like the idea of creating these patches that have multi-purpose. So the idea here is that this could be used as a mask for other things within Resolume Arena. But that's where I'm at with this. It's just it's to learn how to do special effects and which special effects that can be done within Wire. Taking a lot of the concepts that I've seen over the years, the vast many years of using Photoshop and all kinds of computer graphics programs. It's funny because I'm finding out that all these things you do in Photoshop, it's like, oh, that's actually a part of something else. Oh, excuse me. So like, this is blur and sharpen. That's basically what this is. Pardon me. Excuse me. That's terrible. Okay, so in any case, I'm got all kinds of things like this, behind the scenes that I'm working on. I just put out the Shattered patch. It's on get.juicebar.com. You can find it under my name, Jacob Misek. I just put that out about a couple weeks ago, and it's out there, ready to go. I'm working on this one, and then there's also the old patch, the halftone. Which one was that? That was actually the 3D contour. I'm reworking some of the background stuff on that one, because I figured out there were better ways of utilizing the nodes to make that technique work better. So that's in the works. I'm working on that one in tandem with this one. I might even add this to that. I'm not really sure. I think I want this one to be its own patch because I think it's visually interesting. I like how this has worked out. There's a couple other little things that I want to try. I want to see if I can make this look like a tunnel. I want to see. I also want to see about. I have an example of this where I was actually creating a like a mask in the middle, which would create a shape. Like you would see a shape on the middle and the inside as a mask, and then so you would get two different patterns. You'd get the pattern on the inside and the pattern on the outside. So, some more on that later. So in any case, thanks for listening to all my rambling. I appreciate all that you guys do for me, and all of your support and questions, comments, complaints, concerns. You know where to send them. jacobmisek@gmail.com. Please, please, please like and subscribe if you could. I appreciate your time. I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys soon.